Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Dark Room Reviews, the little movie channel that could. I try to make it a habit of at least watching 1 to 2 movies a night. So far, I've done a pretty good job in doing that. I'm going to be discussing a couple movies I recently watched, and one of them being My Old Ass, which is on Amazon Prime, and the other is Harold and the Purple Crayon. Now, let's start with My Old Ass. Now, I personally didn't see the full-length trailer, but something about it intrigued me, other than the fact that Aubrey Plaza was on the cover of the poster. So it got pretty good reviews. And I found out that it was on Amazon Prime. I jumped right on it. And it wasn't the film I was expecting. If you haven't heard of this movie, it's a coming-of-age story about a young girl who's about to set off into the world, specifically in Toronto, to go to college. Now, one night she has a camp out with their friends. They're getting high, they're drinking, and all of a sudden she has this moment where she sees her older self, and she's talking to her, and she thinks she's hallucinating, she thinks she's paranoid. And it's a good conversation between Aubrey Plaza and this young girl. Now, fast forward about 10-15 minutes later into the movie, Aubrey Plaza disappears, and we're left with a lesser known actor to have this movie over her shoulders. And I think the movie did a good job in letting this young actress shine. We really see a lot of her acting chops. We see a lot of her emotions kick in. We see her, interacting with her family and friends. Now, one thing that Aubrey Plaza in this movie mentions is that she tells her younger self to stay away from this certain individual in the movie. We don't know why until the very end, but the overall movie, it just was lacking something. You could tell that there was a void in this movie. I don't know if it was lacking, humor. To me, it felt like this young actress needed an extra co-star to, tag along with her. It bothered me. It kind of took me out of the movie experience. By the end, Aubrey Plaza shows up once again. It's a heartfelt moment. By the end, for me, I've already made up my mind about this movie. My final grade for My Old Ass is going to be C+. So Harold and the Purple Crayon is based on a children's book of the same name. And it's basically a kid, a toddler, with literally a purple crayon. Eventually, this Harold finds a way into the real world. He's a full-on grown-up, and that's where my issue lies with the movie. We should have had young boy as the lead, not a full-grown man. We have Harold played by Zachary Levi. It's a cheap cop-out. I don't want to say it's a scam of a film to get you to go pay a ticket to watch this movie. I'm not mad at the script. I'm not mad at the dialogue. Yes, they're bad, but it's missing the point. The people behind this movie didn't understand the demographic. One good thing I'd like to say about this movie is I appreciate Zachary Levi's positivity in the movie. He's sure happy to be on the screen, and the lead as a grown-up Harold, it's a soulless vision. It's borderline abomination. We also have Zoe Deschanel in the movie, Lil Rel Howery. They're all fine side characters, nice additions to the movie, but ultimately it comes down to this one, elephant in the room, and that's Harold, a grown man. It wasn't for me. I saw right through it. I got kids of my own, and I don't think I'm comfortable showing them this film. I have to give Harold and the Purple Crayon an F. Guys, thank you so very much for sitting through this video. Stay tuned for more content very soon, guys. Take care. Folks, if you like this video, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It really helps out in the long run. Dark Room Reviews, it's the place you should be subscribed to. Join the channel. It's free.